Hello, everyone out there. This is Jeff, the techpreneur for the people.
1 2 You can make change if you want to.
TechP,
Just gotta get a bit uncomfortable.
and this is TechP. What's the what?
Today's a great day to be great and to make tomorrow better than yesterday. Bobby Boucher, did you drink your water, boy? Did you think of all the boys and all the girls in the world who needed help that lifted us to lead a better way? 1 2 great.
Hello again out there. This is Jeff, the techpreneur for the people, also TechP, and this is the TechP What's the What show. I'm getting into a groove. This is probably the third or fourth one that I've done, and I'm starting to experiment with various things and how to use this particular platform. I want to be very intentional, but I also want to flow. Today, I've got a few things teed up that I would like to show you all, and we'll start to play around and journey through the various things that the team at Our Diverse Perspectives has built for One Integration and the Responsible community that we envision to deliver the resources that people need to guide them towards being a hero in their own stories. First up, let's see if we can learn a little bit more about One Integration.
Listen, we all face challenges. No matter who you are, what you do, and where you live, challenges arise. At One Integration, we are your safe space. We support you through social media. We support you in the business world. We help your nonprofit organizations. We tell your stories that ignite hope and purpose. We are here to serve all people like you, to participate in all aspects of your life so you can navigate life successfully. Choose today. One Integration, one purpose, unified.
I wish I had some of those horns like you hear like DJs and other people who have more experience at this. They could just make things go off in a celebratory fashion. I believe in my mind that that's very, very impressive. And it clearly articulates what it is that we're looking to accomplish through One Integration. And it's something that from the position that I play on our team. When I look at the work of what we've accomplished and where we are and how prepared we are to explain these things that maybe people don't get to see because the algorithm shows you something else, or you just see more of TechP running around creating art and writing poetry that maybe you can make some sense of or not. If you notice, I don't really get into the One Integration Jeff McKinney mode with the more ambiguous stuff. I usually go there pretty clear, and this is a piece that we created to be able to clearly show who we are, what our purpose is, and we're readying the call to action to be able to tell the people and humanity how to join us at Responsible and why they should join us at Once Responsible is already articulated through that piece. And so, in this TechP What's the What, I'm just in this moment flowing, showing you some of these things. And I'd like to hear from you guys. Like, what do you think about this? Is this something you've ever seen anyone else that you know have these types of ways to articulate and show their why and their purpose and the vision that they're manifesting? I'd like to hear from you. And also, I would like to reiterate that it is the team at Our Diverse Perspectives that actually delivers this. And so at Our Diverse Perspectives, we focus on supporting business owners and entrepreneurs so that communities prosper. To learn more about how we can support you, please visit www.ourdiverseperspectives.com. Sign up for your evaluation today. So if you need that same type of support and you want to, if these things seem attractive to you and you can see the use case behind how this would allow you to grow your business or be able to articulate your mission, vision, values, or whatever else you may dream of or maybe not able to dream, we invite you to join us at Our Diverse Perspective so that we can actually leverage our creative imagination and your desires to accomplish your goal to ensure that your business, your employees, and your community win together. And so I want to jump in and show a bit more of just kind of flow through every day, demoing some things and showing what and who we are, and how I'm dispersing the art into various channels, and curating it specifically so that certain audiences get certain messages. And so here I'll add this back to the screen. You can see this is my LinkedIn profile. And so this is Jeff TechP McKinney, humanitarian, people, and business advocate. And so in this particular space, the way that I like to think about it is this is Jeff McKinney's place to articulate TechP and also be the hub of diverse perspectives and one integration and kind of quarterback getting the communication out to this particular social media platform. And so we scroll here, we'll look a little bit at the types of things that I share on this particular platform. The goal is to stand out a bit. I would highlight. We want to make sure that we are set apart and that we are, without question, demonstrating that we move without fear, we move in faith, and we are also very strategic and intentional about the things that we do. So here you can see that I wrote a little something here. It's talking about one integration. I see PTSD there. I see something about Tech Panther. The cat is in the bag, and the billion ass out. I am wearing his ass. Oh wow! It's, I encourage you to go check it out. I don't want to dig too deep into it, but this is a link to Instagram, so people can actually go into Instagram and see what it is that
really
I mean by these
did a
things.
number on me because it was very stressful. Because I made the decision to seek some accountability for the way I had been treated. And that kind of fight for accountability sent me into clinical depression. And
True story.
when your brain goes, your gut goes. So my gut stopped really working. My hair was falling out. I wasn't eating. I was having suicidal ideations, just all the telltale signs of somebody who's really down bad, right? Depressed.
Yeah, so I encourage you all, if you get a chance to stop by either the Instagram and see those types of things, or even search me out on Facebook, send me a request, drop a comment. Really just making sure that in that space that we're demonstrating to not just the people that know us, but anybody who will come across us over a period of time, that when you come here, I don't think that you're going to find anyone else that's creating art with themselves with wings on, maybe my Black Panther mask on fire. To me, that's a pretty cool image, and it really makes me feel my best when I'm in a place and I'm creating. And so, I write poetry along with this. So just to read a little bit of this one, it says, yeah, Tech P, he is a visionary. There's lots of typos in these, by the way. One day, maybe I may clean them up. But I remember reading poetry as a kid, and there would be some typos in the original pieces of other poets. And I think, when you're flowing, you're flowing. And so, sometimes I go back and clean it up. Sometimes I don't. But yeah, TechP is a visionary definition of a son of the Virgin Mary. Jesus is the victory over all praise, unless you think that's scary. Winged King rose up on them when they thought traumatically they could allow anyone to hurt me. Now the flame is on, and yeah, this is what it is. Dell still feels like hell. They come and shut me up at their own risk. Pull ya into the legal discovery process. Go ask Salt. He can tell you that you don't that do thoughtfully performed process. So again, I don't know what that is. I got to clean that up. But the purpose of this TechP What's the What is to explain how I'm placing and curating various pieces across various channels. And so let's move on to see what's under the next tab. Oh, here we have the homepage of Ontegration, which starts with a little bit of what we do in cultivating community. We talk about Responsial Media is here. It is here. What is Responsial Media? Responsial Media is technology and services and offerings. That's what Responsial is. That's there for the purpose of serving and guiding people to be their best self. Responsial Media is the hub for the community of Responsial, and where you will access Responsial providers to ensure that you have the proper team to be at your best. And so we can scroll here to the bottom. You can access Responsial services and learn about those. You can go over to Diverse Perspectives and see what we do on the consulting side. You can look up People's Plug. The People's Plug is our vision for the nonprofit side of what we do and how we support communities based off of how they align, not communities, but other nonprofits as they aligned with our mission, vision, and strategic direction. And then we also have Ontegration Media. So Ontegration Media, we envision that to be eventually down the road, it will be like the Netflix of purpose. And so our statement or our belief is that right now there's a lot of stuff out there, but not stuff that's all intentional. We want to give you a place to go if you want some stuff to feed and serve your purpose. And so here's a sample of our Ontegration, our O2G business update. Take a deep breath and pause to reflect on the journey to get to this point. I would have to say that I'm humbled. The last 2.5 to 3 years has been, I'm going to say, an exercise of learning to suffer well. During that journey, we've met and built some strong relationships. In addition to that, we focus primarily on recovering from the challenges that I personally have faced while also supporting others that have been in similar situations. And as we arrive on this third annual Cultivating One Community Juneteenth event, I'm proud to say that we're in a great place with great results. And so in this format of the O2G business, so that's a just a quick little snippet of the O2G business update that we're building out. It's to me, my assessment, visually, it really pops. It is a place that welcomes others to come in and speak to how they're serving humanity as well. Below that, on this particular page, you'll see there's going to be a build out for the TechP What's the What show. That's what this is. So you'll be able to go there and access this and see the write up about what the purpose of this show is and access other episodes. We're going to start Tech Talks. And so the Tech Talks will be a demonstration to our business community and entrepreneurs and the decision makers of the type of connections we have through our diverse perspectives, and always have a call to action to invite all to join. And so the reason why that's important is because we believe that part of the challenges that plague small businesses, medium businesses, entrepreneurs, decision makers is the lack of access to people who wear hats well. And so what does that mean? That means that you, if you're leading a dream, or if you're a part of running an organization, you're called to have a bunch of cross-functional types of competencies. However, many times only 2 or 3 of them are really your deep level competent areas, and everything else you may or may not have resources to address. And so what I've noticed is in those areas where these are not your level of your areas of expertise, those are the areas that pose the biggest risk to your overall business, to your employees, and to your communities. And so what we want to do is demonstrate the type of connections that we have, so that you will come and join, and you will have a place to go when you have a question or a challenge or a business initiative that you're looking to accomplish. We'll also have conversations through our diverse perspectives on business news, and sharing how others are moving their business forward and with purpose, and how they're serving the community through their business. And last but not least is our vision for the A to One series, docu-series. And so A to One, it's we've been shooting for this for a long time. We got a lot of content. I shouldn't say a lot, but we have some, I would say, that's focusing on the people that we are supporting through these dark times. For example, Terrence Wright, who came to us in February of 2022, and per Terrence, he felt like he didn't have a place to go. He felt lost. Fast forward, Terrence was just the community leader for the Plano Juneteenth celebration. We were there supporting Terrence. We were interviewing the mayor. My son performed our One Integration jingle or song that he created. It was a beautiful event. 2 days later, Terrence hosted a panel discussion that I had the pleasure of moderating with some phenomenal panelists. And so you see Terrence go from being lost to now Terrence is now a bona fide community leader that the community is embracing, and all of those things that attempted to impact Terrence negatively, or did impact Terrence negatively in the dark, and impacted him traumatically. We provided responsible services to ensure that he was able to return better than he was before, and also reach a conclusion in that chapter that he felt was, I would say, better than what he had the opportunity to receive when he came to us. One thing I can tell you just from experience is that putting a price on trauma is a very hard thing to do. And the laws that we have in place make it very, very difficult for a victim to walk away and feel like that it was worth this financial settlement, or whatever comes of it was worth the price that they had to pay. And so that's the reason why we have the vision at One Integration, to help you reach those conclusions if needed, but also to support you in connecting with your purpose, so that that could be a factor in you determining whether or not the price was fair. Because with Terrence, he did get that thing settled, but then beyond that, he is supported and moving in his purpose by the team at Our Diverse Perspectives in the community, the Responsible community, and the Responsible services. And so we're very, very, very proud of that. We're preparing to be able to tell that story through the A to One docuseries, and we're also preparing to tell the story of what happened to the founder of One Integration Diverse Perspective. That would be me, Jeffrey McKinney, also known as TechP. What happened to me when I was there at Dell, and what the journey has been like in order to work to recover from PTSD and really just work to move in grace and love and suffer well. A lot of people don't know this, and I've said it a few times in a few different places, but I've had headaches every day for the last I'm going to say about the last 18 months, documented through medical professionals and such. And I will tell you that there's been some days that have been very, very dark. Um, However, they're brighter days at the moment, and I feel really, really good about what I've been led to do to build this type of platform and technology in order to make sure that no one else going forward shall have to endure mistreatment without having a place to go and somewhere where they know will stand up for them without hesitation. And so that's who we are. That's not all that we are, but that is who we are here at One Integration and through our Resposal services. We definitely built this so that going forward, people would have the resources that they need. So let's click through. Let's see what else we have to share. So same thing. This is some of that other stuff that I was telling you about. So let's take a look. Let's click through some of this. Not able to play that one for some reason. Let's refresh our browser. This was that time they thought they could mistreat me at Spectacles here in Plano.
Yeah, Spectacles eyewear called on me, and so I tried to get to the bottom of it and get some answers. However, nobody could tell me why they felt the need to call security on me when, I don't know of anything I could have done, and so.
Check it out. Let's move on.
Rose Rush still Uncle Phil. Yeah, look. Six guy, he a visionary. I'm the definition like the dictionary. Baby, turn around, forget the missionary. If they pull up on me with some bad intentions, you go read about it in obituary. I got more soldiers in the military. I got more stones in a cemetery. I have more strings than y'all in February. It's getting hard to put a price on.
All right, what else we got here? I don't know why I don't like using Instagram through a browser, to be honest with you. Let me see if I can get to a place to where I could just click through some stuff real quick. Like, why is it not becoming big anymore? Where is everything else? I got to learn. I got to get more fluid with showing the art through this particular lens. Like, why does this stop right here? Where's the, I don't know. It doesn't make me feel good that I don't know how to use this. Let me see if I click here and see what happens. See, there we go. Now let's see if I click, let's see, TechP, what's the what? Yeah, there we go.
Show them favor. Mankind killed his own savior. Man to kill his neighbor. Man to kill his neighbor.
Some people chase money. Some people chase dreams. Some people chase fantasies. I chase freedom, fam. I want to stretch my hands, feel no walls. I want to stand as tall as I possibly can and be as far.
So I use music to inspire me, but then every now and again there's other audio of people that are talking about things that I feel align with me. And so I'll marry that with a visual piece that I created, and it's very random. It's almost like I just open my phone and scroll and say that one. And I'm amazed at how well these things connect. When I put them together, I wrote to go along with this piece. I do not chase anything, I manifest. TechP manifests freedom for all that choose to join. One Integration, Resposal, digital community built for one purpose, unified. Let's see what's next. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what I call a super team. Before I started building technology, I was building little league super teams. And the Frisco Showtime was no joke. You better ask around about us. We were talking. I just got a tag today from Brian Kennedy. Shout out to Brian Kennedy. Shout out Jason Perry. These guys, Carl, shout out Carl. Both of these guys are Carl. Carl and Carl out here. I just got a ping today about, hey, let's just put the kids back together for a tournament and let them have some fun and just build one another just like we used to do. I don't know. We'll see what comes, but I really, really enjoyed that time. And what a great group of young studs. What's next? Oh.
Mankind killed his own savior. Man to kill his neighbor.
This is true. I don't know if you guys have listened to the new Killer Mike album, but as you can see, it is just speaking to me over and over again. I'm going to rewind this piece, and I want to say that this piece is dedicated to Michael. And you know who you are, Michael, from TechP. This is for you.
Mike, the one thing about being a nigga in America, it's like storming the beach in Normandy. Guy gets popped, another guy goes, another guy falls. Just gotta keep going. Gotta keep storming that beach, nigga. You gotta keep running. Ain't no rhyme or reason why it's not you on the ground, but as long as it's not, but keep your feet underneath you. Keep them moving. Ain't no time to be scared. And even if you are, what fucking difference does it make? Run, nigga, keep going. You're just as heroic as those people that stormed the beach. So what's the excuse? I'm not good enough. I did something wrong. I'm not perfect. Nobody asked anyone to be perfect. We just asking people to be honest. You're a leader. Lead. Don't be afraid. We got your back like the motherfucking horizon, man.
God don't like ugly, I ain't one to judge. Whole lot of gold Cubans with a ton. Say I kept it solid when it's all said and done. All I know is keep going, run, better run. Mama told me never fold, run, better run.
My Lord, my God. Yes.
Je n'ai pas ta gueule mais ta gauche connaît ses fesses. Fantastique étrange ingurgite avant de rêve. J'ai une Westwood qui scintille autour de son nez. Chérie tais-toi, je suis ni ton mec ni ton nez. Beaucoup de setup enregistrés sur le Pokédex. Dans un cas oh là oh je me vois avec Chini et un max de Z.
Yeah, let me jump out. Let's flip to another tab. I think we got the integration feed here. So as you can see, the TechP side is free-flowing, art creating, kind of like this platform that we're on right now, and then you get over to the integration side, and we get to a place where we're doing other things and being very, very sharp.
Interact with hundreds of people, like these individuals. In a modern world, we are always faced with the challenges of connecting authentically in a digital world. Meet Candace. She struggles to find a space that supports her challenges and work-life balance as much as her social life. Meet Finley. He's tired of the social media arguments over real issues of social justice. He understands the importance of diversity and inclusion. He wants to find a positive, unified front that supports a world of oneness. Be in the know, lead the way, and create your new space. Sign up now at www.resposal.com. Be the change agent on every day.
Won't you come? This is for you. This is what we're building for humanity. It's very exciting. I have to say, to be perfectly honest, as I close, that when this process started, I'm going to say 2020, wasn't very clear about where I was going. I wasn't very, very clear, but I knew from my spiritual walk that in order to manifest, you have to move forward without having all the answers, in full connection and trust of God. And so because I had spent the years in communication and building that relationship, I decided to take the scary path, the one that requires the peace of the Father in order to accomplish the mission. And it's not like I wasn't flawed and I'm not flawed. And it's not like I could ever earn anything because it's already been given. However, taking this path, what it does is it creates a knowledge within one that allows for you to get access to be able to manifest your dreams. And so I probably a little bit into it. I figured out, had a notion, or pretty much God spoke to me and told me, this is how it works. And so I said, well, what would be most pleasing would be to do this in such a way that I could turn around and use it as a demonstration to teach others how to move in purpose and why it's important to move in purpose and how the struggle is inevitable and there is a path to suffering well. I don't look like I'm suffering. I never have, unless I post a picture of the pills that I take every night, or, anyone ever notices that I wear a hat very often because it makes my head feel better. I haven't had to go out and throw my doctor's notes, which I've got stacks of them. And they are in the right hands, and we are leveraging them to go out and make sure that the things that happen, people and systems are held accountable. But through that process, not only were we able to suffer well, but we were able to build and receive the download of what to do based off of what it was that we desired, or what I desired. And the desire of my heart was to leverage technology to deliver equality in this lifetime. And I believe that's exactly what this is. And in addition to that, as a solution focused person and professional, it wouldn't make sense for me to point out a problem and deliver a solution only to half of the people or the majority of the people, when there are business owners and decision makers that are going to have are going to need solutions to make sure that they're able to accomplish their business goals, but do it in a way where they're highly successful, their employees are participating and successful as well. And when that happens, communities together blossom and flourish. And so that's what we have in One Integration and Diverse Perspectives. And then you wrap that up with our nonprofit side of the People's Plug to make sure that we're going out and we're supporting others who are actually working directly inside of our communities. And we tell the stories beautifully through our vision of being the Netflix of purpose through One Integration Media, O2G TV. You can find it on YouTube now. Eventually, it'll transition to another home. And so, with that being said, I can't believe I've been talking for 33 minutes and 33 seconds. And I love it when I'm able to see those threes that way. And so before we leave, I will go ahead and let you hear from TechP, the Tech Panther of Diverse Perspectives, my virtual likeness, about how you too can get access to be able to have a team that supports you in your dreams. At our Diverse Perspectives, we focus on supporting business owners and entrepreneurs so that communities prosper. To learn more about how we can support you, please visit www.ourdiverseperspectives.com. Sign up for your evaluation today. This is Jeff, the techpreneur for the people. This is TechP What's the What? Thanks for tuning in. If you have any comments, if you'd like to join the show, if you got a topic, if you want, if anytime you want to participate, you guys are welcome. And so I'm looking forward to the engagement, and I'm looking forward to serving and celebrating and praising for all of the miracles that are ahead. What I like to say is we're building a miracle siren. So see you next time. Have a great holiday weekend. Be safe out there. Much love from TechP. Peace.